Marcello from TBL. This is my first commented video and I'm gonna show you 10 interesting turn-based games with card mechanics released in 2020 till today. Let's start then. Let's start with A Long Way Down, an interesting roguelite RPG that presents an exploration phase with puzzle elements and turn-based battles with the use of cards. During the exploration, we will have to be careful to mastermind moves that will make things difficult for us. During the adventure, we will meet other recruitable characters, each one with their characteristics and abilities. Released on January 16, A Long Way Down is currently in early access, but despite this, it is already very enjoyable. You can take it on Steam. DungeonTop is a promising indie roguelike turn-based RPG, sapiently mixed with card mechanics and delightful graphic arts. In DungeonTop, we will have to choose a hero and explore dungeons in search of fame and treasures. When we meet an enemy, the battle takes place inside grid-based arenas, where we need to think tactical not only for using the right card, but for the unit position too. Released on 16th of January, the game is actually in early access and you can take it on Steam. For competitive games lovers, here we have Warhammer Underworlds Online, a multiplayer dice deck building game which digitally presents the universe of Age of Sigmar by Games Workshop. The game features a cool graphic and animations and offers different decks for each warband chosen. Released on 28th of January, the game is actually in early access and you can take it on Steam. Phageborn online card game is a storytelling game. After choosing your avatar, you can go solo or with help from friends. The game is a mix of card games and MOBA and offers different games mode: ranked, casual and custom. Phageborn, released on 7th of February, is actually in early access on Steam. Dreamgate is a turn-based card game for hardcore gamers, a mix of deck building, card battler and a roguelite adventure. Build your deck, explore the Dreamgate world and defeat fearsome foes. A changing world, anomalies, skill trees, unique deck building and a risk-reward system are all cool features that Dreamgate can offer. Released on 20th of April, the game is actually in early access on Steam. Iris and the Giant is a poetic roguelike RPG with collectible card mechanics. In the game, we are in the role of Iris, and as we continue the adventure, we will have to face her fears. Battles are a kind of Tetris with use of cards, which we will unlock as we move forward. Iris and the Giant was released on February 27 and you can get it on Steam. Grand Guild is a tactical turn-based RPG that takes inspiration from the great classics of the past, but introduces mechanics of card games and deck building for the combat phase. The game is story-driven, but features also procedural side missions that help us improve the guild. Freshly released on March 28 on Steam. Gordian Quest is a roguelike card game which may define as an encounter between Slay the Spy and Darkest Dungeon. Released on March 27, the game is actually in early access and features the first act of 4 that will come out soon. The choosable heroes for now are 6, each one with their characteristics and abilities. We played the first hour and really enjoy it. You can get it on Steam. For the Warp is a roguelike deck building game in space. We will have to explore space, and with each movement we make we will be able to face different events, a bit like it happens in Faster Than Light. The combat phase instead is turn-based with the use of cards. I really like the design of the spacecraft and its pixelated graphics. Released in early access on March 27 on Steam. Ancient Enemy is a RPG card game with an innovative battle system. More than a card game, I can define it as a puzzle card game. Recently we played it, and in the description below you'll find the link to our gameplay video. Ancient Enemy is not released yet, but is expected for the 9th of April on Steam. And here we are with the last one on this list. Monster Train is a strategic roguelike deck building game with a super original idea. We are on a train to hell and we must defend it from the good guys. We can play our cards and put our units on 3 different levels of the train in order to defend the core. At each run we level up our chosen decks. For sure one of the most promising games here. There is no release date yet, but Monster Train is expected for the 2nd quarter of the year on Steam.
This war isn't over until hell burns again. Visit themonstertrain.com to sign up for the free beta and join the fight to save hell.
Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think about these card games in the comments below, and if you like the video, please share and subscribe. Ciao!